Hello, we are Team 3 of 60B Advanced Finance of National Economics University. Welcome to our traveling vlog today. So today, we are wandering around Hanoi, our beloved city. There are 5 main destinations that we'd like to show you and to let you know the beauty of Hanoi.
Hanoi boasts an endless amount of grandeur, history, and magical tales that can enchant even almost any traveler. Entangled with hidden attractions of serenity and peace, this city possesses a treasure with historical imprints, which were considered the first national university temple of literature. The first courtyard, that Trung Môn, that feast on the top of the gate represents a student. Only by studying strenuously and non-stop, trying can he be knowledgeable and brilliant enough to pass all the exams and become a government official. The second courtyard, Huê Văn Các, a symbol of Hanoi, a familiar image featured on the back of the 100,000 Vietnam đồng banknote, is Huê Văn Các, the pavilion of constellation. This unique architectural work was built in 1805 with 4 white word stone stills. The third courtyard, Thiền Quang Well. The meaning behind is that the square represents the earth, while the circle at the top of the pavilion represents the sky. Altogether created a harmony between the sky and the earth. This well functions as a mirror absorbing the best action of the universe. More than that, in addition to maintaining the tranquil atmosphere of the temple literature, the well also helps students see themselves and dress up before entering the inner part. The fourth courtyard, Đạt Thành Môn. The fifth courtyard, the grounds of Imperial Academy. The fifth courtyard is made of 2 floors. The ground floor had a statue of Chu Văn An, a great teacher and the first rector of Imperial Academy, who devoted his life to Vietnamese education. There are also pictures and artifacts about Confucian education in Vietnam at that time. Kiem Lake, also known as Sword Lake, has a total area of 12 hectares. Considered the heart of Hanoi, Hoan Kiem Lake is a legendary spot which explains much of its reputation and makes it outstanding among many other lakes in the north of Vietnam. In the center of the lake, there is a small island with an ancient building called the Turtle Tower, which is in memory the legend. Legend claims that in the mid-15th century, Heaven sent Emperor laid a magical sword which he used to drive the Chinese from Vietnam. After the war, a giant golden turtle grabbed the sword and disappeared into the depth of this lake to restore the sword to its divine owner, inspiring the name Hoan Kiem, Lake of the Restored Sword. Hoan Kiem Lake is one of the famous attractions in Hanoi, not only for international tourists but also local citizens.
Mình tập được 12 năm rồi bạn ạ. Mình sống ngay đây gần nhà hát lớn ấy. Thì theo mình ấy thì bình thường ở chỗ này nó cũng buổi sáng rất là yên bình, không khí rất là trong lành và quan trọng hơn là nó không đông như này vì bây giờ gần Tết ấy, mọi người cũng đi du lịch nhiều hơn, thế nên là nó mới đông như này thôi chứ bình thường sáng mình chả thấy ai ở đây đâu.
Can I ask where you're from?
Holland. First time Hanoi, first time Vietnam. Yeah, I like it very much. Yeah, it's crowded, but I like the people, the food. I had food poisoning my first night, but I think it's very nice city. While we're just waiting for our tour, which is inside, I already visited the temple this morning.
Okay.
So I am waiting. And this morning I was walking around the lake, and it's very nice to see people exercise.
And next, another cultural symbol of Hanoi is Huc Bridge, a historical bridge that connects the shore with Ngoc Sơn Temple in the heart of Hoan Kiem Lake within Hanoi. The bridge faces the east toward the rising sun to fully receive that all-season resource. And with that meaning, so far, this red bridge brings the color of life, of all sources of happiness, of longing desire from ancient times to present. It is a common sight to catch tired people standing on the Huc Bridge early in the morning in order to catch a glimpse of spectacular scenery reflected on the water of the Hoan Kiem Lake. It also happened to be a photographer's delight, with the clicking of cameras being a common occurrence here. The afternoon sun or even late evening does not deter visitors though, as it happened to be an apt time for visiting the temple and relaxing on the bridge, catching the magnificent and romantic scenery all around. After crossing Huc Bridge, you'll get to Đắc Nguyệt Lâu, the gate to Ngoc Sơn Temple. The temple is dedicated to General Trần Hưng Đạo, who defeated Mongols in the 13th century. Hanoi Flag Tower, at the age of nearly 200 years, is renowned as one of the symbols of Hanoi. Located on Điện Biên Phủ Street, at the center of the city, Hanoi Flag Tower is a historic attraction that tourists who arrive in Hanoi should visit once. The construction began in 1805 and completed in 1812. The 11th year of that long time, Nguyen Dynasty, 5 years after construction time of Flag Tower in Huế. Hanoi Flag Tower is 33-meter height with 3 platforms and 8 side tower, and 41-meter height consisting of a flagpole with original construction purpose as an observatory. Hanoi Flag Tower offers a breathtaking view for watchers standing on it. The top of the tower is an 8-side room with 8 windows corresponding to 8 directions, offering enough space for sick people standing inside. Visitors can see tanks and helicopters of the military museum or watch the people wander around the gardens and green grasslands of Lenin Park. You can buy the Military History Museum ticket that bonus the visiting to Flag Tower. Usually, tourists visit the Flag Tower along with the museum. Hanoi Old Quarter, also known by another unofficial name, Hanoi 33 Streets, is an urban area located in the central area of Hanoi. This is an attractive tourist destination for every tourist when visiting Hanoi. Its heart and soul is exposed in the ancient commercial street, which are named after their original business dating back about 1,000 years. Do you wonder why there are 36 streets? That's because people who work in the same profession gather in one place and set up a separate work. In the 15th century, the city had 36 wards. Most of the streets in Hanoi Old Quarter are bustling business places. Though most of specialties have changed over time and have been replaced with a variety of modern-day commodities and services, visitors can still appreciate some of the original goods as well as get a feel of rich old Vietnamese customs. And coming to Hanoi, you can enjoy specialties such as Hanoi bún chả, bún thang, Vong Village cốm, Trang Tien ice cream is also good. You will be surprised by how delicious simple dishes taste. Traffic on Hanoi roads is always crowded.